I want to share a story with you. But with this, I'm going to need your cooperation. So if you don't mind, just close your eyes for a little bit. You'll understand as we're walking through it. Okay. So we are going to pretend that we are going on a hike. So on this hike, you have parked at the base of the mountain. You know that you've got your backpack, you've got your water, your snacks, your backup snacks, a pair of underwear, just in case something goes wrong. You never know. A roll of toilet paper, and your sweater, because you know it gets a little bit cold at the top of the mountain. So you're preparing to go on this hike. You know that it has taken other people on average about 6 hours to get from the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain, and that's what you've calculated. Well, as you begin hiking, you've got your backpack on your shoulders and you're walking, and at first everything seems pretty easy, pretty moderate, not too bad. You think, I'm right on pace. I'm right on track. Exactly like everyone else. I'm going to hit this mountain by the end of 6 hours. But as you begin to climb up this mountain, you see the blue skies, birds are chirping, trees all along the trail, but it's a very clear path to the top. You start to notice that you're slowing down a bit. And now you're kind of getting behind schedule. And so now you're not hitting the top of the mountain. And now you're looking like closer to 7 hours. And you're getting a little anxious. You're not sure why it's taking you so long, but you're just going to keep going. As you start to climb up, it's getting a little steeper. Your bag on your shoulders is getting a little heavier. And you're wondering, okay, am I going to make it? I've slowed way down at this point. I may not make it to the top for like 8, 9, 10 hours. I don't even know if I'm going to make it. And you begin to second guess yourself and the actions that you've decided to take. And what you also decided to do was just to reevaluate. You know what you packed in your bag, but maybe there's something in there that you can toss and make the load lighter because this has gotten really, really heavy. So you kind of stand to the side of the trail. You don't want to block anyone off. And you lift up the flap of your bag, and what you expected to see in your bag wasn't there. And in its place, you see this pile of rocks. And each rock was like the size of the palm of your hand. And you're thinking, what in the world? How did these rocks get here? Well, as you're like, okay, well, I've got to unload these things, right? So you reach in and you pull one out, and you notice that there's words written on the side of that rock. It says, "I'll never be good enough." Whoa, that's weird. So you toss that, and you're like, whatever. You grab another one out. "I'll always be this way." What? Grab a third. Why do I even try? And rock after rock, you notice that each one has etched on it words that you have said to yourself over the course of time. Over the course of time that you were even climbing up this mountain. And so what the mental hurdle is us grabbing our backpack, opening it up, and becoming aware of what we have said to ourselves. And it's when we become aware, when we open up what's in our mind, and we begin to pull out these thoughts, that we can look at it, stare it in the face, and decide, is this something that I want to believe for myself? No? Toss it out. And we're going to work through the process of understanding, how do we process these thoughts that we have? Where do they come from? Where are they rooted? And how can we begin the process of renewing our minds? So this is the mental hurdle. I hope that you come in with an open mind, willing to be vulnerable, willing to learn, and willing to be honest with yourself that there are some things on the inside that have framed the way we think, but they don't belong there. So let's get started.